We're live on Daz's football stand. I haven't got the mic in yet. I'm going to have the mic in for the United watch along. Just something new that I've decided to do for just mainly for today, the cup games. The Carabao Cup games today are United v Derby, Boro versus Preston. And they're the two main ones to watch out for me. And if you have just joined, smash a like, very much appreciated. Something new I'm doing for once. Just feel like doing it one-off thing. And the other game that's interesting for me is Bayern Munich at home to FC Augsburg. Now, we all know all these teams, good teams are up against us. Some tough games. The Bavarian derby is going to be an interesting one. United v Derby, Lampard versus Mourinho is going to be an interesting game as well. Boro versus Preston is going to be an interesting one as well. Lionel Messi, thank you very much for joining. Please smash a like, guys. It'd be very much appreciated. But I'm just going to go through the lineups for all three games for us. And if there's any games that you want to know about, please let me know in the comment section down below. There's 10 ties. Now, Pogba's been told he will not captain Manchester United again. Whereas Jose Mourinho being daft and stupid again. For me, it's wrong. I don't see any problem with him being manager. Anyways, the games tonight in the Cup. Blackpool versus QPR, Bournemouth versus Blackburn, Burton versus Burnley, Millwall versus Fulham, Oxford versus Man City, Middlesbrough versus Preston, not away, sorry, the other way around, Wolves versus Leicester, Wycombe against Norwich, and the 8 o'clock kickoffs are United versus Derby and West Brom against Crystal Palace. What are your predictions? You've gone 1-0 Burnley. I don't know about the other ones, mind. But I'm going to go through the United and Derby County lineups. Just something before. I'm going to have the actual mic plugged in when I'm doing the United watch along. So, the lineups. Oh, it doesn't come up with the lineups yet. Why? Is it? Oh, it's not a notifications either. Lionel Messi's put 3-1 United. I can actually add predictions in a minute whilst we're going, unless you'd prefer to put your predictions in the United watch along. By the way, I won't be just taking United predictions. I'll be taking both predictions and Bayern predictions till another 20 minutes. So Lionel Messi's put 3-1 United. Can't believe I've spelt his first name wrong. I don't believe that. 3-1 win. I think my Bayern one was 3-0. Yes, it was, because he went for exactly the same as I did. Just going to look at the Middlesbrough FC lineup. Now, there's 11 changes to the Middlesbrough lineup from the game against Swansea City. 11 changes, a fresh new team. And it's going to be interesting, I think. I think Preston will go for it. Preston are a good team. They will go for it, but like I say, have they got enough quality to get past our strong defence, which has been unbeaten at home? Couldn't say that we've been unbeaten away without scoring. Now, we've not conceded a goal at home. We've conceded goals away. Bayern are at home to FC Augsburg in the first Bavarian derby of the season. It's a big game for Bayern Munich. Don't know what my ball one was. I can just check for you now. So let's just get your comments in the live chat, guys. Yeah, it's Augsburg, FC Augsburg. I'm going to try and find out what the actual lineups are for Boro, United and Bayern Munich. So I've lost the lineups. Scores and fixtures. I'll have a look and see what yours was. Yeah, they're playing Augsburg, Lionel Messi. Oh, for Christ's sake. Don't start with me. 2-1 Boro, my prediction, and Bayern 2-0. Okie dokie, I can add that in, guys. By the way, I will take your predictions whilst I'm in this. I might do it every... will you? Sod off. Thank you. Right. Finally lets me on the thing. So... just make sure that... I don't care about that. So Messi here says, I'm also taking bold predictions if you haven't got yours in already. So Messi says 2-1 Boro and 2-0 Bayern. I think I know there's 2 scores for Bayern Munich that have surprised me. 4-1 stars, Solskjaer 2002, and Nick Muller with 2-2 draw, which means I can't see that. We're 326 subs. Thank you very much for subscribing, guys. At some point, I'll do a 300 subscriber special thing when I can eventually get time. I've got a busy schedule these days, unfortunately, lads. But that's life. So, I wouldn't get Messi 2-0. Win. I don't even need to put win. I know everyone's putting 2-0. I'll have a look now for you, Logan, what your buying prediction was. Your buying one was 3-0. The Boro one. Let me have a look. Oh, actually, I don't need to look on there. Can I? I need to look on here. You didn't. I haven't got a prediction in from you, I don't think. Let me check. No, you haven't put a prediction in for the Boro game. You haven't put a prediction in for the game. Leighton Simcox, thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for being the 326 subscriber to the channel. Big achievement, thank you very much. And it's really appreciated. Now I have a shout out, I'm your 300 sub. L11K, I believe that. I don't know how you say that, but yeah, there you go. Yeah, Logan, if you want to get your prediction in here. 3-1 Preston, you're having a laugh. Okay, fair enough. Can't see it, mine, but like I say, okay, thanks very much anyway. Listen, guys, if you haven't already, please do me a favour and please smash a like, it'd be very much appreciated. And Leighton, I've already got your prediction, by the way. Now, just say, Logan, you're the only one who's predicted a Preston win. Everyone else has predicted Boro wins. Preston are always good at home. Having said that, that reminds me of something I was going to mention. Last time we played at Preston North End, we were 1-0 up, and then we were 2-1 down, and then we went and won 3-2 in the second half. So I guess so. It was a weird game. I'm going to have a look at the Preston v Boro lineups anyway. There's 11 changes for Middlesbrough since from the side who won a point, should I say, luckily. We should have got 3 points, though, against Swansea City. Owen Smith has joined. Thank you very much for joining. He says Middlesbrough to win 3-0 up the Boro. In case those who don't know, if you're new to the channel, guys, in case you do not know, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe down below. Very much appreciated for more content. Just to make you aware, if you've guessed, like, the match kicks off quarter 8. So if the match finishes, for instance, let's see, if the match ends 3-0 to Boro, and Owen Smith predicted 3-0 and it ended as 3-0 Boro at full time, Owen Smith would win a shout out in the report. So if you get the prediction right, you win a shout out. I just used Owen Smith as a example. He was the last one to put a comment in there, so prediction, sorry, in there. So 3-1 Boro, 3-0 Boro, sorry, I meant that was. Yes, please leave a like, very much appreciated, lads. Football Week Football's commented 3-0 United, Lukaku, Herrera and Lingard. So yeah, you can get your predictions in as well whilst you're here. Logan says, come on, Derby. Typical Liverpool fan. It's alright. I'll be honest with you, I want Liverpool to beat Chelsea tomorrow night, which is pretty funny. United fans hate Chelsea, we hate Liverpool as well, so you're not the only one. I think Liverpool have more chance of beating. Liverpool have a better chance tomorrow than Chelsea. I know, only 6 games into the Premier League season, but Chelsea have dropped points. Liverpool are yet to drop a point. Logan Beaton has said, oh, it wasn't Logan. Oh my, nah, you sod. I'm getting people's names. Football. Race football. What did he say? 3-0. It's old age. I haven't said that old age. I'm only 16. But yes. Ipswich, whoever. Good luck. Football Week's Football's also just commented 4-0 to Boro. I think he's having a laugh. We can't even score 3 goals in one game. We've got no chance of winning 4-0. Okay. So Football Week's Football has put 4-0 over. Welcome, Nick Muller, who's joined as well. If you haven't already, please drop a like. Very much appreciated. The audio quality won't be the best, but I'm not putting the mic in until I do the watch along later. 4-0 Boro. Boro Fan TV start the live stream on Insta. That'll be. So the lineup for Middlesbrough. Buzz off. Trying to catch a fly. Buzzing me off. Preston are rubbish at the moment, and yet you're saying that Preston are going to win. No, sorry. Oh, you said Boro are going to win. I just read the wrong one. So the lineup for Middlesbrough in goal is Dimmy Constantopoulos. Number 6, Danny Bath. Number 7, Grant Lebeter. Number 14, Sam McQueen. Number 18, Ashley Fletcher. Number 20, Dale Fry. Number 17, Paddy McNair. 25, Nathan Wood. 28, Marcus Tavernier. 26, Lewis Wing. And 39, Rudy Gestead. Now, for those who don't know, Lewis Wing is one of our under-23s who does pretty well, actually. Under-21s, sorry. Fletcher, well, he's played for Boro before. Gestead's one of the first-team players as well. Back from injury. McQueen's one of our first-team players. Lebeter. Tavernier's one of our younger teams. Dale Fry's a first-team player. Nathan Wood started for Boro, and yet he's only 16 years old. He's the same age as me, yet alone he's miles better than I am in football. Logan says, this might be crazy, but I think Oxford might beat City because they always beat big teams in the Cup. They did that in, what year was it? Was it, if I'm right, 2017 it was. They knocked up Newcastle and then got beat 3-2 by the Boro in the 85th minute. That was in the Premier League, and that was with Christian Stirani with the winning goal. Gestead scoring a goal as well. 44, Stephen Walker, Boro player. I know he is my brother's friend and MND, my friend. And how much is he on the week? That's 16-year-old. I don't know. I don't look at finance. But that's the lineup. Danny Bath I think he's yet to start in a Boro game yet. And McNair, first team player. Nathan Wood, 16 years old. The subs for Boro is Andy Lonergan, who I think is a waste of money. It was crap. Number 27, Callum Chapman, another one of our youngsters. Logan says about £1. I think with him being a young footballer, I think he gets paid about 100 quid or something a match. I know our wages are pretty high, sometimes not as high as Ronaldo. Andy Lonergan, Callum Chapman's one of our youngsters. Liddell, never heard of him. Stubbs, another one of our youngsters, never heard of him. Jed Spence, he's one of the under-23s. Now I remember watching. I went to watch him play against Bishop Auckland. If you check the under-23s vlog from pre-season, I did an under-23s vlog on the board thingy. 1,000 a week probably, or 700 as Leighton says. Interesting. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think I have a way of finding out. 43 is Malley and 46 is Walker. Tonight's referee is Olive Langford. As long as it's not not who we had at the weekend. For Preston or Fen, I'm going to wrap the stream up in a bit. I'm going to quickly do the lineup. For Preston, Maxwell is in goal. Their goalkeeper is number 22, Maxwell. Number 4, Pearson. 5, Clark. Number 8 is Brown. Why is it pitch black at Middlesbrough? It's not. It's not pitch black yet. It gets dark early when you get to autumn. 8 is Brown. 7's Callum Robinson. Number 29, Barkhuizen. 21, Barker. 18, Ledson. 16, Hughes. 23, Huntington. And 14 is Story. Subs for Preston North End is number 1, Wood. John Wood is that? I don't know who that is. I don't know who that goalie is. 3 Earl, 9 Malt, 10 Howarth, 11 Johnson. I believe that's Bradley Johnson. 12 Gallagher and 19 Burke. Half of those players I've never heard of. Don't forget, we're playing against Leeds. No, not Leeds. We're playing against Preston North End, who knocked out Leeds United in the other round, even though they lost 3-0 against them not that long ago. And they lost 3-2 at Sheffield United. Manchester United against Derby County. This is the big game for United. Jose Mourinho is going to be put under a lot of pressure if we don't win this. So, when's the lineups going to come out? Lineups. Oh, no. Oh, the referee, Stuart Atwell. He's an absolute nutter when he comes to doing United games. Derby County lineup is Scott Carson, Omar Bogle, I believe that is, Keogh, Tomori, Forsyth, Bryson, Johnson, Bennett, Mount, Wilson, and David Nugent. Subs for them is Wisdom, Martin Ragon, who I have a feeling will come on and probably be the goal scorer for them. Joseph Soon, Marriott, Ruse, Huddlestone, and Malone. How long are you planning on doing YouTube? What, this stream? Till about 7:30 at latest. Now, I've done YouTube for nearly 2 years. As soon as it gets to November, I'll have done it for about 2 years now. Nearly. United lineup: Romero in goal, Diego Dalot, Eric Bailey, who was one player I wanted to see. Phil Jones, not good. Ashley Young, good. Herrera, good. Matic, good. Mata, okay. Lingard, K. Martial, see how he does. I'm not a fan of Martial or Sanchez. I think they're both cack. Lukaku's up front, the main man I wanted to see. Subs for United: Lee Grant, Alexis Sanchez, Chris Smalling, Fred, Fellaini, Matteo Darmian, and Scott McTominay. So, not a bad lineup. I'll show you the lineups. Stuart Atwell's the referee. Derby have lost 6 of their last. I changed my. No, you can't. You can't make it worse. Oh, wait, man. It's worse enough with a defeat. You gone for 1-0, so like I say. Why would you want to change it to 6-0 Derby? This is never going to happen. We won't concede 1. Probably won't even concede 2. Derby have lost 6 of their past 7 League Cup ties against Premier League oppositions. They've only went coming against Stoke City in the quarterfinals in 2009. And yet they had a better manager than this guy. United have won 14 of their past 15 League Cup third round matches, losing only in 2007 to 2008 against Coventry City at Old Trafford. And I'm getting a notification. Hey! Hertha Berlin lost. No, we won't. Lingard's a beast. Yes. Boro will never play Bayern Munich. Hertha Berlin lost. That's great news for Bayern Munich. Because that means they can go further ahead of... We can go miles ahead of Hertha Berlin for win tonight. I'll wait for this to be slow as usual. I'm going to tell you the lineups for Bayern and Augsburg when I eventually get it up. Nick Muller only if we buy Ronaldo. No. Who do you support if it was United v Boro? Depends where I'm sat, because if Boro at home to United, I'll be sat in the Boro end because that's where my season ticket will be. So, like I say, I'll be honest. I sit behind the United dugout I'd be going to the United Boro game at the Riverside Stadium if it's at Old Trafford and it's on a college night. Then no, because I travelled to Old Trafford last time and it was the toughest game I think I'd ever watched, and ended 0-0, which was a fair result. But every time I go to an away game with Boro, we don't win. So, wait, did I delete the Bayern thing? I'm sure I didn't delete the Bayern thing. I'm going to try and get the Bayern Munich lineup on here. Sod off. Bayern Munich. Nick Maloney if we buy Ronaldo. We won't even get one. We're not even going to get Ronaldo, so simple as. So he never comes. Bayern against FC Augsburg. Lineup for Bayern Munich. Here we go. United's games live on Sky Sports. So here we go. The lineups for Bayern Munich. 4-3-3 formation for FC Bayern München. Manuel Neuer is in goal. The back four of Joshua Kimmich, Nicolas Soule, Mats Hummels and Serge Gnabry. The three in front, Leon Goretzka, Javi Martinez and Renato Sanchez. And the three in front, Thomas Muller, Ian Robben and Sandro Wagner. No Lewandowski. Where the hell is he? Lewandowski's on the bench. So I said Lewandowski would get a hat-trick. He's not even starting. Be interesting to see. Hummels is playing in defence. I have to stick that in charge. The lineup for Augsburg, they're playing a 3-4-3 Chelsea formation. Lufe is in goal. The back three of Hinteregger, Khedira, and it's not Sami Khedira. Khedira, never heard of him. And Guiliu, I can't pronounce that. The four in front is Max Bayer, Moravec, and Framberger. Three in front is Kaibi, Hahn, and Gregoritsch. Never heard of. Half the players I've never heard of. Subs for Bayern Munich is number 26 Sven Ulreich, Nummer 6 Thiago Alcantara, Nummer 7 Frank Ribery, Nummer 9 Robert Lewandowski, Nummer 1 James Rodriguez, Nummer 17 Juan Boateng, and Nummer 27 David Alaba. Subs for FC Augsburg's number 4 Goetze, number 13 Geifer, 17 Schmid, 21 Cordova, 23 Richter, 34 Teigl and 38 Danzo. And the managers playing against each other, Nico Kovac and Bomb. Buzz off, flying, you nap off. Played at the Allianz Arena. If you go to the Sports Devil website, you can watch the Boro. Sports Devil website. Oh, it's Cordy. Yeah, you have to download Cordy on a laptop, mate. So can't do that. They're the lineups. The game is kicking off in a moment, so I am going to close the Bayern Munich predictions, ladies and gentlemen. I like to sit behind the goal, says Nick Muller. Well, where I'm sat, I'm like sat like if you watch the vlogs. I go to my seat, showing you when I'm going to the seat, and I'm basically there's me in this row. There's a row in front for the where one of the stewards sits and some of the away team's technical people, and there's a front there's a row, another row in front where if there's a lot of people, a lot of the away technical people, they'll sit down there. So there's 2 walls in front of me that are occupied for the away technical people, and then in front of that wall is the away dugout. So I'm sat like literally, 3 walls behind the away dugout. Alan Richards' channel been banned? Eh? Has it? His channel hasn't been banned, I don't think. I've got Nick Muller to score for Nick Muller. For me, I've gone for Lewandowski hat-trick. I was going for Lewandowski hat-trick until turns out he's not on the pitch, he's on the bench. Uh-oh. His channel hasn't been banned. It's been took down, I think. Let me get out of that one. Mate, I'm currently live and Logan's just said, why is Alan Richards' channel being banned? I've just gone onto your channel and it's totally disappeared.
That's what I'm trying to find out.
It says this channel's no longer available. Has it been took down or something?
I don't know.
Ah. So click on Alan Richards, just says this channel's no longer available. Unsubscribe if you'd like to remove it. But why?
I don't know.
Get your mum to find out, or check the emails or something, because I don't know what's happened there. Bayern Munich has now kicked off. Whilst I'm on YouTube, I'm going to I'm going to stop the, the predictions now. The Bayern Munich predictions are now closed. I'm going to need to reply to Reese's comments, otherwise he'll be worried. So he's put 4-0 Boro. Okay. That's that one done. And I'll reply to his other one. I'm just going to go and close the Bayern Munich predictions now. Any more predictions that come in for Bayern Munich will not be counted in this prediction shout out. Will not be counted. And you'll have to wait till Saturday's games. So predictions are now closed. Predictions closed. So the predictions I have saved. Let me get them. Logan Beaton with 3-0 Bayern. Me, I always put my prediction on there as well. With 3-0 obviously. Saul Starlin, 2002 with 4-1 Bayern. Messi, Lionel Messi with a 2-0 win. And Nick Muller with a 2-2 draw. And yeah, by the way, the Allianz Arena is a nice stadium. Having said that, I've only been able to see photos of it and watch and look at it on the TV. I haven't got a passport to actually go and see the stadium. So, ladies and gentlemen, Bayern has kicked off. So thank you very much to the guys who put your predictions in the comments of the Bayern Munich preview and obviously in here as well. I'm sure I've got every single person there. Just going to look. There's a comment I have missed here. Leighton said he's changed his names. He's now called Leighton Boro fan Sim Cox. Only 2 watch and where is everyone? Nah. I'm not bothered on views. Nick says I like to sit behind and go. Oh, I've already read that one actually. Logan's put an interesting point here. Lucas Klosterman is a target for Bayern Munich and could join as soon as the January transfer window Report Sport Bild. Right, that's an interesting one. I don't know much about Lucas Klosterman. I know he's a decent player, but I don't know that much about him, to be honest with you. I believe he's a Bundesliga player, but I'm not too certain on his actual playing career minute. But as I say, guys, listen, I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to have to go downstairs in a moment, to go live at about 7:45 or something, about 10 to 8, for the United versus Derby County watch along. Logan says he plays for Leipzig. I thought I've heard of him, but I don't know much about him. As I say, guys, thank you very much for joining us today, and I'll see you in a little bit for the United watch along.